Hello, just a second. Wait for a minute. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Let's start. Number one, el comité está compuesto por 7 miembros. 7 members. Listen, the committee is made up of 7 members. Ahora, de corrido. The committee is made up of 7 members. The committee is made up of comité. No sé, I don't know why in Spanish you accentuate the last word. Why don't you say comité? But the committee, and what's interesting with the word committee, remember this, Remember this, because with your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife or your boss or your friends, you can ask them a question. Ask them the following question. What is the only English word that has 3 double letters in it? What English word is the only word in the English language with 3 double letters? Different letters. Because Mississippi, the state of Mississippi, has 3 incidents of double letters. M-I-S-S, I-S-S, I-P-P-I. But in 2 cases it's the S. But the word committee is the only word in the English language that has 3 sets of double letters, and each double letter is a different letter. C-O-M-M-I-T-T-E-E. I don't know why we spell it this way, crazy English spelling, but C-O-M-M-I-T-T-E-E. Committee. Y el comité está compuesto por 7 miembros. The committee is made up of 7 members. We can also say the committee is composed of, compuesto de, en inglés decimos no compuesto por, is composed of 7 members, but normally we don't. 99% of the time we say the committee is made up of 7 members. And here it's the same. The television team here, los 7 magníficos, ahí arriba. Bueno, son 6 magníficos ahí, 1 magnífico here. Our floor technician, and we have the 6 technicians up there. There's the magnificent 7. Okay, so the television team here, excluding me, soy un magnífico aparte, excluding me, the television team here is made up of 7 members. We have the producer, the director, the mixer, the sound technician, the light technician, the floor technician. I'm forgetting one. Marta will tell me. Marta, the director, will tell me after the program. Okay, but it's made up of. The committee, in this case the team, is made up of 7 members. A football team is made up of 11 players. Of course, the team itself, I think, has 22 or 24 players. But a normal football team on the field is made up of 11 players. In American football, it's the same. An American football team is made up of 11 players. A basketball team is made up of 5 players. A baseball team is made up of 9 players. The catcher, the pitcher, first, second, third, shortstop, and 3 in the outfield. It's made up of 9 players. Okay. Tenemos que recuperar el tiempo perdido. We have to make up for lost time. To make up. Otra vez con el verbo to make. To make up. To make up es ponerse maquillaje también. I'm wearing makeup today. When I finish this show, the first thing I'm going to do is to take off the sound equipment, to take off this microphone here, to pull it through and take it out. And then I'm going to go upstairs to the makeup room, and I'm going to take out some wet towels, and I'm going to clean the makeup off. Con doble F, my face. I'm going to clean the makeup off my face, and then I'm leaving. I have a lot of things to do today, all right? But here, to make up is different. To make up has many different meanings. The committee is made up of, añadiendo of también, es compuesto por 7 miembros. The committee is made up of 7 members. Y tenemos que recuperar el tiempo perdido. We have to make up for. Ya no es of aquí, ya for acompaña up. We have to make up for lost time. We have lost 10 minutes. We haven't wasted 10 minutes. Wasted es perder el tiempo malgastándolo. Pero es que por un retraso hemos perdido 10 minutos. We have lost 10 minutes, so we need to make up 10 minutes. So we have to make up for the time we lost. O compendiando, we have to make up for lost time. We have to make up 10 minutes. We need to find a way to make up for the time we have lost. So we can't waste a minute. The moment we finish the first program and 5 minutes of a break, we need to start immediately. We can't waste time. We have to make up for the lost time. Okay. Decídete. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Tienes algún problema? Is there something wrong? What's the problem? Decídete ya. ¿Quieres? Come on, make up your mind. Make up your mind. I'm tired of you being dilly-dallying, wishy-washy. Come on, make up your mind. Come on, we need a decision. It's your decision. And I don't like people who can't make up their mind. All right? In life, in la vida, in life, everybody has to make decisions. Often we have to make decisions all the time. And so you have to be willing to make decisions. Willing, dispuesto. Viene la palabra will, que es voluntad. También es el futuro, I will go. You have to be willing to make decisions because you have to make decisions in your life. For some people, it's not easy. For some people, they get stressed out making decisions because you never have all the information you need. And that's in every level of life. For children in school, for adults in business, for politicians in government, for leaders in a country, the presidents of nations and kings, they have to make decisions. And they never have all the information they want. They never have enough information to make a 100% correct decision. There's always incertidumbre. ¿Cómo decimos eso? Incertidumbre. There's always uncertainty. Certain is no es más o menos cierto, pero certain means seguro. ¿Estás seguro que quieres seguir con esta clase? Are you sure? Are you certain? Son sinónimos. Sure and certain are synonyms. Are you certain that you want to continue? Fijaos en la pronunciación. La ortografía es certain. The pronunciation is certain. Certain. Sir, como yes, sir. Sí, señor. Yes, sir. Y luego tonalada. Ton. Certain. 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 Certidumbre. Certainty. Seguridad aquí. Certainty. Incertidumbre. Un al principio. Uncertainty. Uncertainty. Okay? And in life, there are, uncertainty is part of life. Uncertainty is part of life. We are never 100% certain or 100% sure when we make decisions. And we often try to gather as much information as possible. And sometimes we make the mistake of gathering more information than is rationally needed. And that can paralyze our decision making. Paralizar. That can paralyze our decision making. And in English, we have an expression, a funny expression, paralysis by analysis. Paralysis by analysis, which translated is more or less parálisis por culpa del excesivo análisis, okay? Because when you make decisions, you can analyze different factors until the end of time. The more you analyze, the more uncertain you will be. So you need to make decisions. So, Carlos, por favor, come on. Make up your mind, make up your mind, make up your mind, okay? Don't be so wishy-washy. Come on. Wishy-washy means you're going one por donde sopla el viento. Come on, make up your mind. Did you ever have to make up your mind? Song from the Lovin' Spoonful. No creo que se vayan a reconciliar. I don't think they're going to make up. Maria and Juan, they had a big argument yesterday. They had a big fight. Yeah. They had a big argument. And now they're not talking to each other. Can you believe it? Juan and Maria have been going out together for 10 years. They are novios. They are fiancés. They met when they were 14, and now they are 29. That's 50. How many years is that? That's 15 years. They've been together for 15 years. They met when they were 14, and they have been novios. Okay, they have been boyfriend and girlfriend for 15 years. And they formalized it with an announcement 1 year ago. An announcement. They announced their formal engagement. All right? Juan bought Maria a very attractive diamond ring that she wears every day. And they set the date for their wedding. And it's next month in about 30, no, less than about 25 days. They're going to get married. And they've been together all this time. Can you believe it? 15 years. But they waited, and they started paying for their house. They found the house of their dreams. And they are both working now in permanent jobs, steady jobs, trabajos seguros más o menos, steady jobs with what you call contrato fijo. In English, we don't have an expression for contrato fijo and contrato temporal, because I don't think these concepts exist in British employment law or in American labor law. Okay? Derecho laboral en Reino Unido suele decir derecho de empleo, employment law. En Estados Unidos solemos decir labor law, escrito labor, labor law. And now they both have what you call in Spanish fixed contracts, which I prefer to translate as, when I speak to Anglo-Saxon people, I say a permanent contract. And they say, what is a permanent contract? And I explain to them the difference between temporary contracts and permanent contracts. Oh, okay. And so both of them have permanent contracts. They have paid 8 months of their mortgage on their new house. It's not finished yet. Lo compraron sobre planos. They bought it. They bought the house before it was built. And now the house is under construction, and they're waiting for the construction company to finish the construction, to occupy the house, and it will all coincide perfectly with the day of the wedding. Okay? I hope everything works out, but we have a problem. Se pelearon ayer. They had a big argument yesterday, and today they're not talking to each other. What do you suggest? Should I speak to Juan? Should you speak to Maria? What should we do? Do you think we should try to help the two of them come together and make up? Because if they don't make up, we will have to cancel the wedding. And everything is prepared. The invitations have been sent. They have invited 420 people to the wedding. Can you believe it? They have already made a down payment on the place where they're going to have the dinner. They have already made a down payment of 30%. And it's expensive, huh? Everything is ready for the wedding. But yesterday they had a big fight. Wow, they almost killed each other. And now they are not on speaking terms. They are not on speaking terms. No se hablan. They are not talking to each other. Es más literal. Pero la expresión no se hablan. Muchas veces decimos no están en términos literalmente hablantes. They're not on, no in, they're not on speaking terms. So we have a problem, Inés. So Inés, why don't you talk to Maria? I'll talk to Juan, and we'll try to get them together to make up. To make up is hacer las paces. Solamente to make up. Otra vez volviendo al verbo to make. Con el verbo up, to make up. Es muy corriente decir ahora hacer las paces, besaos y hacer las paces. Se dice mucho aquí. Kiss, añadimos siempre el concepto de besar. Kiss and make up. Come on. You've been going together. You've been together for 15 years, Maria, Juan. Don't ruin it now, 25 days before the wedding. You would think that in 15 years, you're sure about what you want. So kiss and make up. All right? Entonces, decimos aquí, no creo que vayan a reconciliarse. I don't think they're going to make up. And if they don't make up, we have a problem. Okay, ¿cómo puedo compensar la pérdida? How can I make up for the loss? How can I make up for the loss? I'm sorry that you lost that money. I know it's my fault, yes and no. I mean, it's partially my fault. Okay, I accept the blame, in part. I recommended that you invest your money in this particular financial instrument, and the money was lost. Okay, I'm sorry. My banker told me that this was a very good investment. Your banker said the same thing. And our mutual financial advisor said the same thing. I recommended it because the returns on the investment were very good. Muy buenos retornos, better than the market average. And I said to you, you remember, I said, Pedro, this instrument pays 7% interest annually. Every year, for the past 20 years, it's been very steady, very reliable, de fiar, fiable, muy continuado, correcto, very steady, muy constante, very reliable. So I recommend that you put your money in this financial instrument, like me. I have invested 300,000 euros. Why don't you invest the same? And now, because of the crisis, the recession, and the scandals, that financial instrument has disappeared, and the money with it. I'm really sorry for the loss. Lamento mucho. La pérdida, the loss. Doble S al final, ninguna T, ¿eh? Perdido is lost, pero pérdida is loss. I'm sorry for the loss. ¿Cómo puedo compensar la pérdida? How can I make up for the loss? I lost 300,000 euros too, eh? We're in the same boat, my friend. Se dice que estamos en el mismo bote, o la misma barca. We're in the same boat, my friend. I lost my shirt, and you've lost your shirt. So, mal de muchos, como es el dicho? I don't remember. That's a consolation for you and me, but not a very elegant or pleasant consolation that we both lost all of our savings because we put all our savings in one financial instrument. Now I don't have any savings. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, at my age now, I was planning to retire on those savings. Fijaos cómo lo acabo de decir. Mi intención era jubilarme con estos ahorros para cuya renta me sostendría en la jubilación. I was planning on living on or retiring on these savings, not with these savings, on these savings por el retorno que rinde. But we lost everything. We put our money in a financial instrument administered by a company that was not legitimate. Now everybody knows. And now it's a big financial scandal. And many important people like you and me, we've lost all our savings here. Well, a lot of rich people put their money here, and it's only 5% of their estate, su patrimonio. But for us, it was everything I had. Now I have to continue working in my current job. And really, the only money I have when I retire is my pension. It's much less than I expected. I expected to have two sources of income. I expected, mucha X aquí. No olvidéis, no es expected, it's expected. I expected to have two clear sources of income. The state pension and the return on my investments. 300,000 euros is not bad. It gives you quite a bit of money. But I've lost everything. So I don't know how I can make up for your loss. Because I don't know how I'm going to make up for my loss. To make up for es compensar. Igual que antes hablábamos de recuperar el tiempo perdido, también usamos make up for. Decía, tenemos que recuperar el tiempo perdido. We have to make up for the lost time. Y ahora tenemos que compensar la pérdida. We have to make up for the loss. So, to make up for lost time, to make up for lost money, to make up, hacer las paces. Come on, you need to make up. Y made up of. El comité está compuesto por 7 miembros. The committee is made up of 7 members. Y también decídete. Make up your mind. Y ponerse maquillaje is to put on makeup. Y no se van a reconciliar. They are not going to make up. Ok, y lo siento. ¿Cómo te lo puedo enmendar? ¿Cómo te lo puedo compensar? I'm really sorry. How can I make it up to you? Is there any way I can make it up to you? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm really sorry. How can I make it up to you? Okay? How can I make it up to you? How can I make up for it? ¿Cómo puedo compensar por ello? Compensar por lo que te he hecho. La faena que te hice, sin querer, ¿eh? I didn't mean to do it. Lo hice sin querer. I didn't mean to do it. So I would like you to give me a chance to make up for it. Ahora sí, te incluyo a ti en esa frase. Esta última frase, I want to find a way to make up for it. Quiero encontrar un modo de compensarlo. Ahora sí, digo compensártelo, incluyendo a ti. I want to find a way to make it up to you. To make up for it. To make it up to you. Es un poco complicado en inglés aquí, pero esto es de alto nivel. How can I make it up to you? I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to cause you all these problems. It wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to do it, but now I'm sorry. I admit. Reconozco que la culpa ha sido mía. I admit. En inglés no decimos recognize aquí. Admito. I admit it was my fault. So now I want you to give me a chance to make it up to you in some way. I don't know. With money, with help, with work, with time. I don't know. But tell me how I can make it up to you, okay? All right. Tenemos que despedir a 200 trabajadores. We have to lay off 200 workers. Well, with this sentence, we have finished the verb to make up, the phrasal verb to make up. But now to lay. L-A-Y, escrito lay, con Y. Lay is colocar de forma normalmente tumbada, to lay. Okay? The British say to lay the table, para poner la mesa. The Americans say to set the table, for the same idea, to lay the table. To lay the books in front of me, to lay the books in front of me on the tables. To put, all right? To lay. Now to lay off, doble F, is despedir en plan masivo. To lay off. To fire or to sack, British sack, is despedir a una persona. Especially echar. You're fired. Usted quedó despedido. You're fired. You're sacked. Me han despedido así por las buenas. They fired me. Disciplinary. They fired me or they sacked me. Now, if a company is suffering economic problems, if the company is suffering financial problems, and the company needs to reduce personnel or to reduce manpower, we use the verb to lay off, separado, to lay off. And we say, for example, the company ABC has laid off 200 workers. Or the company XYZ is planning to lay off 30% of its workforce, to lay off. Okay? Y luego los sustantivos, los despidos en masa. Hoy en día en España se usa mucho el término ERE, por el expediente de regulación de empleo. Está de moda now. It's a big problem now in Spain, unemployment. But these are called layoffs. Layoffs. Ahora sí se unen las palabras cuando es un sustantivo. Despidos, layoffs. And there are a lot of layoffs now. A lot of people are worried. Everybody's worried. I'm worried. Everybody's worried about the economic situation because of the layoffs and many other financial problems. But that's a subject for another day. Let's finish our class on a positive note. Okay? Make up your mind about English and let me motivate you because I know you can do it. Estás hecho de muy buena materia prima y sé que puedes con mi idioma. Mucha gente he visto que lo ha podido. And you too. So, make up your mind to make an effort. Make up your mind to start making an effort. And I will help you to the best of my abilities. Eso te lo prometo. That I promise you. Okay, so, have a good week, have a good day, study hard, help me, and together we will achieve a lot of things. So, take care. Bye-bye.